now, Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill with your full 7-day forecast.
We are live at Independence High School. It's Independence versus Shady Spring. You can see the players warming up. 48 minutes and 40 seconds until kickoff. We've got the burgers and we've got the hot dogs over here, so come grab your sandwich. Also, you probably want to grab a sweater, even though right now it's pretty warm. Let's check out your forecast and walk you through the next 7 days here across southern parts of West Virginia. So, the low temperature this morning was 23 degrees in Davis, West Virginia. That tied for the coldest temperature in the U.S. this morning. Davis, West Virginia, tied with Bunham, Montana for a low of 23. So it can get pretty chilly when you have dry air this time of the year. The last time Davis was the coldest spot in the U.S., May 27th. That was Memorial Day weekend, and the coldest mornings are most likely to be in Idaho, Montana, and Utah this time of the year. The hot spot usually is Death Valley. So a couple of fun temperature facts for you. We have absolutely no rain in place because we have a dome of high pressure in place, and that is going to occupy our weather. Now, notice off to the west, we have the stripe of moisture in Minnesota and a stripe of moisture in the southern plains. That's the next weather maker that is crossing the country, and that is going to be here on Sunday in the form of rain. 71 in Beckley, 68 in New York, but off to the west we have those upper 70s, so we are going to have a warmer regime once we get ahead of this storm system, once we get into Saturday. So you think today's nice, tomorrow will be a few degrees warmer. 73 right now in Lewisburg, 70 in Oak Hill, 72 in Pipeston. We are all in the low 70s, and temperatures dropping at the rate of about 2 to 3 degrees per hour this evening. You're going to feel some aches and pains early this weekend. That's because the pressure is dropping ahead of that storm system. And then we have a nice stretch of higher pressure. You can see on the line jets off a little bit to the north there once we get into next week. There's our Hurricane Lee, not impacting our weather. Nothing to speak of there. Heading into New England. Dry tomorrow. Rain on Sunday as that next system comes at us. It'll be a rainy day for most of the day, tapering off in the afternoon and the early evening. Fog early Monday, but a stretch of absolutely beautiful weather. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday. And you might want to ask, what is the temperature going to be at kickoff this evening as you head to see your favorite team play? Temperatures dropping to the 60s. We are in the upper 50s by halftime, definitely feeling like fall. How much rain are we going to get on Sunday? About a half an inch to an inch area wide, a little bit more as you head up towards Snowshoe. Best chance between 2 a.m. and 1 p.m. Your all-important 7-day forecast. Other than the 60s with the rain on Sunday, we have temperatures in the 70s, overnight lows in the 50s. It's definitely going to be fall-like across the region. That is the perfect recipe for us to have beautiful colors starting to emerge at the end of September. Now, all of you know I was at a weather conference in Kansas City just a couple of days ago, and I took some footage of the flight and talk a little bit about turbulence. And after we fly through the clouds here, we're going to, on the opposite end of the break, we'll have Kayvon talk sports. Turbulence was the name of the game on my flight from Charleston south to Atlanta. There was an upper level trough that was triggering the showers and storms. Of course, lots of rain fell locally, but up in the clouds, there was a good bit of wind energy. That's why there was shakiness in the airplane. Once we got over the crest of those cumulonimbus clouds, it got a little bit less bumpy, but there were some amazing sights, as you can see the towering cumulonimbus clouds in the background, as you see from this footage. Now, once we flew down into Atlanta, we actually saw a really nice rain shaft. And at that time, we were going about 160 miles on the runway, and temperatures were much warmer than they were aloft. Temperatures got up to minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit in the clouds, according to the flight tracker I took. So it doesn't matter if you're flying during the convective season, thunderstorm season, fall, winter, or spring. Just remember, aloft, there can be quite a bit of shakiness in your airplane. Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill reporting for Newswatch.